feel very privileged to welcome you all on behalf of Global Institute in webinar of Plant Sciences, a way to plant a better career in agriculture. To conduct this webinar, we have a very learned personality among guests all, Dr. Kaushik Biswas. Welcome, sir. Sir Biswas is working as an assistant professor in genetics and plant breeding on Sikkim Skills University, West Bengal, including he had more than 8-year experience as a senior research fellow in esteemed research institute like Indian Agriculture Research Institute, IARI, NRC on Plant Biotechnology, CRIJAF, ICAR. He also awarded by the prestigious DST, SERB postdoctoral program and many more. Now, I request to sir to address the students about today's webinar. Please, sir, kindly address the students.
Hello, good morning. I think I can open my. Am I visible to all? I think I am visible.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Sir. How are you? Everyone is okay, fine?
Yes, sir. Fine, sir. How are you?
So today we are get together to know very important part of our career, how we can improve our career. Today, myself, Dr. Kaushik Biswas, and I am going to present and sketch you a details diagram. Most of the cases after BSc, you are very uncertain about your career, how you can engage in different disciplines, how you can go for higher educations. So I will discuss about all the things. So let me start. I just can share my screen. I am requesting to Shahbaz madam to just allow me to share my screen.
Yes, sir.
Some settings problem. So what about your course going on? Everything is okay? Fine? So I think everything is fine.
Yes.
Now we are also,
yes, sir.
all of us, we are just going through a systems where everything we need to teach, we need to learn everything on online modes. There is no such other options. So students, we have to utilize this part very well. For last 1.5 years, there is a pandemic situation in the world, not only in India. So we just not think, okay, you are just weak, because everyone students are like in these situations. So grab this situation, grab this time and utilized in proper way. That is the thing. Whatever you do today, the output will get after next year or next years, whenever the job prospects or any career opportunities will come to you.
Recording.
So I am sharing this today's webinars. I just think I am able to share my screen. So whether the screen is visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
thank you. So today's topic is very interesting. So everyone of you are thinking we are doing BSc Agriculture Honors. I was also in your state 15 years back. I was also thinking at that time how I can prospect my life, prospect my career. Okay, so the thing is, plant science is a part of agricultural science. Agricultural science has grouped in different disciplines. Plant science is a major part, and the second most important, primary most important, is crop productions. That is related to agronomy subject. You know, all of you, agronomy subjects. A lot of courses are there during your AUG programs, and you are get in touch with plants, how they are growing, how they are managed during their time of cultivations, how the different types of pathogens can be eradicated. All the things are discussed in your by your teachers, honorable teachers and respected teachers. They are very, very effective, and they are very, very effortful for your better career. So always try to listen their lectures, follow their notes, everything will be important. So during whole UG programs, if you see, it has been divided into three major parts. I can divide into three major parts. First year to third year, there is a huge number of courses are there. And fourth year, you have to be attached with rural agriculture programs, training programs, industry attachment, village attachment. So many practical parts are there. So during these 3 years, it is very important, whatever you are grabbing, whatever you are getting the knowledge from your teachers, your study materials, your books, and how you can utilize that part, which part you are very, very interested. During these 3 years, you have to be determined. The important thing is someone is thinking, okay, I am not so much good in science, sir. I am not possible to understand the equations. It is very difficult to me. So what can I do? Yes, I have that power of communications. I know the English very well. I know the Punjabi very well. I can communicate with farmers. I can communicate with any entrepreneurs. I can communicate with industries. My communication behavior is much more better than others. But I am very, very lack in plant science or any types of hardcore science. So what can I do? Students, there is a lot of opportunities of such type of students also. You have to be understand what you are getting from your teachers, how you can explain that thing. So if you are familiar to the farmers community, you can go for agriculture extension subject. You have already learned this subject. I think from first year to third year, there are so many subjects are there in extension. Am I right? I think there is a lot of scopes are there.
Yes.
So extension is again related to somehow with economics. So you have to be a part of economics, but not so much. So there are a lot of institutes are there. They are just looking for your achievements. If you are having that capacity to communicate, to explore the agriculture knowledge to the farmers in a certain way, you just can make an innovative idea to transfer your technologies. Suppose you know some farming systems, but your area, the farmers are not able to know that thing. So how you can communicate? So all the things are belonging to the final higher educations of your system. So if you want to know these subjects much more better, suppose agriculture extension, agriculture economics, these are the not likely to be mathematical subjects or biological science subjects to your area. I am talking about beside the plant science. So many things are there. But today's topic is mainly we focused on plant science. We know what are the different subjects are there in the plant science, and that subject want to learn, we have to get maximum number of experience in terms of theory and practicals from our teacher, so that we can get together all the things in a certain area, and we can sit in an examination and we just can crack that job. We just can get any interview. So many interview schedules are there. Students are coming, they know the subjects, but they can't explain. That is the problem in the interview board. So today's my discussion is on that part. So at first we know what are the different areas. Okay. So before starting this, I just go through these two different important codes for all of you students. So every one student should know that thing. First course, I am very, very loving and attachment with this course. That is, if you want to achieve greatness, stop asking for permissions. If you have the desires, you just go through it. You have that communications power. Go through it. Don't ask your any seniors, sir, मुझे करना है, sir, मुझे पता नहीं है कैसे करना. If you are very, very passionate your subjects, it may or may not be related to science. But if you have that urge to grab a subject, you can definitely reach to your goals. So another course also there that is also always inspiring me each and every time. That is keep your learning ahead your earning. That means during your student times, when I was also students, I am not thinking about my earning. Okay, I am doing the classes, and during the night time, I just going to the any pubs or any type of restaurants. I am doing some things. I am going to internet cafe, just utilize my skill to earn something. Don't think about that. Just complete your undergraduate course. You have a lot of scopes to earn. So during your learning time, you have to be stop your earning process. If you grab this part, learning phase is very, very important. If your learning phase is well achieved, you can get a good earning. Without learning, there is no such earning. I am truly telling you, it is very, very important. Okay, so now we are coming the subjects, BSc honors in agriculture science. What are the different subjects? A lot of subjects that are mostly 35 to 40 different subjects we are studying for these 3-year durations also. Besides the 4th year village attachment and rural agriculture work programs. So what are the different programs are there? Still under this, plant science disciplines is related to some sort of subjects that are you are getting throughout this 1st year to 3rd year. So what are the subjects you have to be very keen interest on that subjects? One by one I am coming. So it deals with the following subjects in undergraduate programs. First one is genetics. So if you want to improve the crops, crop activities, crop breedings and crops improvement, crop productions. So it only not necessary to go for management practices and other things like cultivation practices. That is not sufficient to us. So you know the global preparation is nowadays very common. So if you know some things related to these type of subjects, I am not telling you you have to be masters in these subjects, but you should know the basic things. You definitely improve the quality of the plants, improve the crop quality of the plants, improve the production of the plants. So the first subject is genetics. I think this subject has been studied during your 2nd semester course. Second most important is plant breeding. Why? This subject is having a number of courses throughout your semester. Plant breeding has been started from 2nd year and it lasts up to 3rd year. There are more than 4 different subjects that may be crop improvements, Kharif, Rabi, and I think some elective subjects are also there. How we can utilize the plant breeding subjects for commercial plant productions. So this subject is also important. If you know about genetics, part of it, and you definitely apply your knowledge in the plant breeding part also. So these subjects for your higher educations or job purpose, it is very, very important under plant science discipline. Next one is very, very important. We just can say we are a plant doctor. Plant doctor. We have to be plant doctor. How? Because if you can manage the plants, if you can free the plants from any types of pathogens, if you keep the plants healthy, the plants will give us a lot of things, So plant pathology subjects like equally important in plant science discipline. You have to achieve so many knowledge from these subjects. It is also a number of different courses available in your 1st year to 3rd year, different batches and subjects are there. And plant pathology, besides this, there are another subject that is called agricultural microbiology. So why I am telling these subjects? All these subjects are combined to each other, make a group of subjects, make a group of discipline, that is called plant science discipline. And whenever you are going for any interview or any type of written examinations, the board will ask the questions from any one of these. So you have to be very clear about each and every subject. Agriculture, microbiology. Again, there are so many microbes are there that are helpful to us. Now the thing is coming. We, the agriculture entrepreneurs and agriculture science program designers, we are thinking how we can improve the quality of the plants by utilizing the good microbes. Good microbes. We are thinking about, last of all, in the last 20 years, we are thinking about the bad microbes. That are pathogen to plants. But we just now want to utilize the microbes. Some microbes are very, very good to us, very, very good to plants. So we just can utilize, we just can manipulate that particular microbes, improve the quality of the plants. Students, you know that particular area that is now arising nowadays? That area is called organic farming. Everyone, you should know that thing. Organic farming, agriculture microbiological part is a very, very important area for organic farming, because most of the beneficial fungus and microbes, bacteria and other communities are there. They are very good to us. We can utilize that for improving the quality of the plants, as well as we can just make them as a weapon for bad pathogens. So you have to be very keen knowledge in these subjects. Be careful, learn from these subjects. And next one is seed science and technology. This is also important because in our Indian subcontinent, most of the companies in agriculture sectors are related to seed companies. So if we improve the seed qualities, automatically we can get a lot of improvement in the plants. So you have to be very clear about the seed types, qualities and everything. So these subjects you have to be learn a lot. Each and every companies are asking some sort of questions that is related to seed science and technology. And a number of national and international companies are there. They're also highlighting, they're also trying to improve the seeds, like hybrid seeds, quality seeds, everything is there. So if you are very keen interested within this particular seed science, you can easily enter into this particular different companies and different government sectors. They are following the seeds. Okay, so very good subject for your purpose. Second last one is plant biochemistry. If you are not able to know the plant biochemistry and plant physiology, I'm also forgot to write this also. That is another important part is plant physiology. So what mechanisms are going on within the plants? That is a plant physiology. So plant physiology and plant biochemistry are, they're like brothers and sisters. If you know the plant biochemistry well, you can definitely get a good idea in plant physiology. If you're very, very keen interest in the plant physiology, you will definitely easily make a diagram, make a paths for biochemical reactions within the plants, like photosynthesis, respiration, transpiration, everything is there. So you just can control where the systems are just plant photosynthesis is more or less. If plant photosynthesis rate is more, plant will automatically increase its yields, increase its productivity. So plant physiology and plant biochemistry is also equally important to us. So last but not the least but not the last, that is plant biotechnology. It is very, very application specific area. If you know all these subjects, whatever I am just showing here, I just can just point out. Just 1 minute, please, student. This one. Okay. So you just can see the pointers now. So all these subjects, these 5 to 6 subjects that directly have the applications in plant biotechnology. Plant biotechnology is a not core subject. This is an application based subject. Okay, students. So if you know each and every subject to some extent, you can definitely apply its utility in the area of plant biotechnology. So all different subjects are under plant science discipline. So I will talk about each and every area, each and every sectors, like after undergraduations, what you can do. After graduations, after MSc, what you can do. We are thinking we are not a part of, we are from private sectors. But students, I am telling definitely there are a huge scope from private sectors, universities and colleges who are taking the students from different private companies, seed companies, fertilizer companies, agrochemical sectors. They are just hiring such type of very, very passionate students. Okay, so next. So now come into the point. What subject which have that particular career thrust is very, very important to you. So you just can see here. First one, I am talking about agricultural biotechnology. I will talk about how you are going through these subjects, how you can crack the examination, that is later on. But you should know where it has the scope for career thrust. Basically, it has a huge career in seed science and technology, as well as plant tissue culture, A lot of sectors, industries are blooming in this area of plant tissue culture. If you can propagate the plants at any certain times, you can get a huge number of plants very, very short times. And the companies are now very, very growing in these sectors, plant tissue cultures. Seed science also, to know the basic backgrounds, seed technology, genetic engineering part of this, you can utilize your knowledge in the area of seed science to improve the seeds, like hybrid seeds. Second important subject is core biology of molecular biology subject. If you are very, very keen interested in the lab related subject, laboratory research and development. So definitely you are getting a job in research and development sectors, like senior research fellow, research associates, and research scientists also. So whatever the topics I just mentioned in the last slides, just you can see all the things are there. Now the third one is food microbiology. If you know somehow the part of microbes that is related to plants, definitely the microbes that can spoil the food, that can improve the food quality also, can be utilized for mankind. So this microbiology sector, another blooming area for food processing industries and food safety companies and organizations. So I will talk about that. So many companies are there. Every company have that scope where you can just enter and get the job. Next one is pharmacy and healthcare. I was talking about plant pathology. So pharmacy is somehow related to that. That is related to plant health. So the basic design of these sectors, what are the techniques you are understanding during the whole subjects or courses, during plant pathology and microbiology. So that particular techniques can be used in the area of disease diagnosis, vaccination programs, drug development. But I think now these particular sectors will be highest level of applications and widespread area in the area of science, because due to this global pandemic situation. So if some students are very, very well known about the laboratory techniques, like how to run a PCR, how to run doing the biochemical reactions. Okay. So 1 minute, please. I just want to mute. Sorry. So I just go through this. Pharmacy and healthcare. This subject is very, very important, students. So if you know how to diagnose, how to detect the pathogens, it is also studied during your master degree programs. You are just getting the theory during your UG course, but in practical, you can easily know the techniques like antigen antibody interactions, molecular techniques, everything is there. Vaccination programs, drug development, all the things are related to pharmacy and healthcare. That some sort of things you will just learn during your undergraduate programs. Environmental science. Now this subject is now very, very emerging subject because climate change is going on continuous basis. So if you know how to retain your plant systems or how to retain your ecosystems, how to improve the plants quality and plant biology by utilizing some techniques, by utilizing some beneficial microbes and plants, it just definitely utilized it in the area of climate change program. Now you know everyone that part of this pollution is very, very dangerous. You just can see in the last year in the Delhi, Haryana, Punjab region, so many air pollutions are there. So what we can do, if we are developing, you can develop some system that can absorb the materials from the atmosphere, very, very fine molecules that is very, very dangerous to us in the lungs. So that fine molecules can be, whether there is any possibility to absorb by the plants, any type of plants you can just discover, or any type of plants you can just engineer. Yes, plant scientists are thinking about that. How we can absorb that particular harmful chemicals and air pollutants from the atmosphere and the total atmosphere getting cleaned. So all the things are studying in the environmental science sectors. Some of the plants are very, very smart. They can utilize that particular heavy metals that is available in the soil. So that heavy metals, they are getting absorbed and keep the soil atmosphere free from that heavy metals and pollutants. Now, in such cases, we can get a good quality of water. You know, the situation is very bad in the area of northern India also. In the eastern India, arsenic pollution is there, and northern India, there is a very, very hard pollution, ashes and different types of heavy metals also. So next important topic is genetics. This is important subject that will again utilize you to be a plant breeder, a plant scientist due to this area, because this is crop improvement. Each and every countries are now trying to improve its crop, improve its agriculture science. So there is a huge scope of plant breeder or plant scientist. Last one is plant breeding. Plant breeding is much more similar to this, but it has a practical background. So how you can cross, how you can develop a better plant, better variety. There are so many varieties has been released from Punjab also. Punjab Agriculture Universities are doing a lot of things there. I know that thing, but how they are doing, because their area is plant breeding. So if you are very, very keen interested in this area, automatically you can enter into the sectors of academics and as well as R&D sectors as a plant scientist or molecular plant breeder. Okay, student. So next. So now I am coming into that very much more important part of your syllabus, that is what we are actually thinking about, We are from the students from BSc Honors in Agriculture and from non-ICAR college. We are thinking about after getting BSc, there is no such any other ways. We just can go to foreign and grab that degree of masters or just do some jobs there. We just can go to Canada, USA and Australia. So there is a huge lot of expenses are there to go and get a job to establish yourself. So we are thinking there is no such scopes in higher educations or jobs in the area. So this concept is totally wrong, students. This concept is totally wrong. You should think in your way, not like this. We all are from non-ICAR universities and colleges. More than 70 to 75% agriculture graduates all over the India are from these private sectors, private colleges, and they are absorbing much more higher in the area of jobs and careers. They are going outside for any types of good jobs. They are making their own entrepreneurships. They are now very, very big innovative speakers and innovative thinkers. So don't underestimate yourself. Don't underestimate. So I am just following a flow chart. You just can't write down the things in very short way. These slides I am designed in my own way. So how we can go after BSc? So what is the hurdle coming after graduations? So what we are thinking about higher educations, whether we go for masters, PhD, or we just need a job, or both. That means after MSc, we just want to get a good job. Is there any chance for us? Yes, there is a chance. So what is the myth? The myth is, actually this is real, but it is partial. We can say the myth. Why? Because when we were graduating from non-ICAR colleges, we are thinking we are not capable of doing ICAR JRF. We can't sit the MSc entrance examination conducted by Indian Council of Agricultural Research because they are giving a lot of fellowships. They are opting in number of universities with good chances. So this is our first frustration. Joe, that you need to be keep aside. A lot of ways are there. You can enter into these systems. A lot of ways. I'm just showing you the path. You just decide yourself what you can do. Just one by one. So some of the state agriculture universities, like in state, that is Punjab Agriculture Universities, they are conducting a common entrance examination. Most of the North Indian agriculture universities, most of the South Indian also, they are conducting a common entrance examination. That examination basically for entering the students in MSc programs. Just like if you are going for Uttar Pradesh, there is an exam that is called UPCA TET examinations. And all of these examinations are having for these students, those who are coming from non-ICAR background, non-ICAR accredited colleges. So only 20 to 25% students from ICAR accredited colleges are having direct recruitment without this entrance examination, direct recruitment from that as per their ranking. But remaining of that 50 to 60% still are there. There's some short of reservations are there. Beside that thing, still 50 to 60% reserved seats are there. You just have to go through these combined examinations. So you have to prepare yourself for that examination. If you're not dealing with ICAR JRF, don't lose your hope. You just prepare yourself for this examination. I know that some of the universities are very having the good qualities, higher qualities. So they are keeping their mental qualities. What they are doing basically, they are just not taking the non-ICAR colleges students. But most of the state agriculture universities, they are taking the students by these common entrance examinations. If you want to crack this examination, you have to be prepared yourself in this way. Okay, so next, what about that? The first target, I have to enter into the MSc entrances, MSc programs from a good university with different disciplines of agriculture like plant science, plant crop productions, agriculture economics and extension, horticulture, plant pathology. So how we can do? First one, you have to be attend this type of examination like common test conducted by PAU, Hisar, Haryana Agriculture Universities, and most of the UP based universities. They are there for you. So the question is important here. ICAR accredited government universities, government colleges and government universities. They are just taking the students from ICAR accredited colleges who were giving the degree of undergraduate programs. And very, very small quantities of colleges, private colleges are there. They are having that postgraduate degree as a ICAR accreditations. Remember this thing. So there is a short of things. Like in your state, there is an university that is called Lovely Professional University. It has some subjects in postgraduate programs. It is also conducting some entrance examinations. Through this, if you are from non-ICAR colleges, you can easily attend this examination and enter into this university. This very, very open universities, you can say, and it has a good infrastructures and manpower. So it is also ICAR accredited PG programs. But most of the private colleges beside this LPU are having only UG programs with ICAR accreditations, not. And from this type of universities, you should have a lot of, your parents should have that lot of monies, lot of salaries, so that you can enter, because they are charging very high. So if you are not having that part, don't bother about this thing. You have an alternative ways. What you have? Eligible for ICAR SRF or ICAR conduct examinations. So for this, you were just trying. So you just can enter into the ICAR SRF. ICAR SRF means you just attend the examination for PhD entrance examination or ICAR related any types of competitive examination. That's why you are struggling now. So what we can do? There is an alternate options. Alternate options, that is MSc from government or private colleges. They are not asking you, you are from non-ICAR background or ICAR backgrounds. If you just crack their entrance examination, that type of prestigious institutions will take you and shape you and deliver it you to that particular big companies and big organizations and big jobs. So what are the different types of universities and examinations are there? So some of the private colleges are also there. Their MSc program is very, very strong. Their infrastructure is very, very strong. We just Google a number of universities all over the India, that maybe some private university, but their ranking is very, very higher than normal state universities or government universities. Their NIRF ranking is very, very high. So we just try to enter into these private universities or colleges. Just trying to enter into these government universities and colleges, those who are not asking for ICAR or non-ICAR background. What are the universities and colleges and what are their examinations? First one, I just want to mention, that is university own entrance examination they are conducting. They are not seeking you or asking you whether you are from ICAR or non-ICAR. You just attend the examinations, crack it, and enter into that system. Like Aligarh Muslim University, there is a university is there, but it is mostly popular for their communities, but from other backgrounds, they are also students from other backgrounds. They are also communities also starting in this university. So they are conducting a common examination. BHU, Banaras Hindu University, that is also very prestigious university. All over the India, it is ranking second or third, I think. So it has a common entrance examination. Just crack it and enter into the MSc programs in agriculture science, especially in plant science. Another central university, that is Vishwabharati University, that is situated in my city, and it is also conducting a common entrance examinations. So in this way, you can easily enter into the systems, and their degree is ICAR accredited. Their degree is ICAR accredited. If you passed out from these universities with good score, definitely you are being placed in a good companies like Monsanto, Syngenta, and other seed companies. So next option is another important examination is there. If you are very keen, interested in plant science, one entrance examination that is called Graduate Aptitude Test. After immediate BSc final year, if you are very short of laboratory experiments, you are very keen, interested in laboratory experiments, you can go through these examinations. You just have to prepare yourself, make the notes, and sit the examination. These examinations basically agricultural biotechnology. All the subjects I just mentioned earlier, their application part is related to agricultural biotechnology. That is also known as GATB examination. Earlier, it has been conducted by JNU, Jawaharlal Nehru University. Now, this has been conducted by BHU. And if you enter into these MSc programs, you are not getting very less fellowship. It is almost 8,000 to 10,000 per month fellowship that is funded by Central Scientific and Industrial Research, CSR institutes. They are funding the fellowship for MSc students every month. Just think, you are doing your education with your own cost. Government is giving the fellowships. You don't require ICAR recognitions, other things. You just have to crack this examination. So very serious about this. Next one is joint admission test for MSc in IITs and IISc with fellowship. This is again important. Those who are very keen, interested in plant science, they just enter into the IITs. Different IITs have a common entrance examination for MSc. That is called JAM. JAM. That is for master degree programs. So you just can enter into the IITs. Some seats are there for IISCs also. And they're also offering a good fellowships for you. It may be 15,000 to 20,000 during your MSc. Just think about this. You don't need any private government. Don't make any biasness about this. Next one is entrance test by National Institute of Agriculture Markets. Now this part I am telling you students, those students who are very fond of or very crazy about the economical part of the agriculture marketing systems, okay, during your undergraduate course, you are very interested how the market price is increasing, how the market price is decreasing, all the things you are getting from these courses, economics and extension. So one institute is there, that is National Institute of Agriculture Marketing, that is situated in Jaipur, Rajasthan. They are conducting all over India national level examinations, entrance test for MSc programs. If you are entering into this agriculture marketing, I am not talking about plant science. I am also talking about different other sectors of agriculture. Agriculture marketing, if you are very fond of, you just enter into the systems, and after getting your master's degree, you will definitely be placed in a good companies, MNC companies. Next one, entrance test by National Institute of Agri Extension Management. Your Agri Extension Management, if you are very interested to very communicative with your farmers, you just can transfer your knowledge to the farmers. Just follow this entrance examination. That is National Institute of Agri Extension Management. that is situated at Hyderabad. Each and every year it is conducting during the time of July, August. This is the time, this is the period. You just go through their sites and check this. But you have to be prepared. You have to be take some online courses, some offline courses in these specific areas. Otherwise, it is very difficult. Only subject study is not possible. So next, what are the job prospects? I am talking about different types of master degree programs. BSc honors in agriculture, what is the job prospects? MSc, you need to get a good job, you need to do your MSc programs. There's no such shortcuts in this way. So MSc from government or private colleges, that may be like BHU, JNU, whatever I just mentioned earlier. So if you complete your degree from any universities, that may be private, that may be government, but it should have UGC recognitions only, not ICR. I am telling UGC recognitions. And if you are very, very good in your master's subject, like plant science, like plant biotechnology or plant microbiology, or any other subjects, so you are eligible to sit ARS examinations after immediate MSc. But now the criteria has been changed. Before 2020, this year also MSc students also can enter into the systems, MSc pass out students. This is a very, very prestigious job in agriculture science, that is Agriculture Research Service for Agriculture Scientists, conducted by Agriculture Scientist Recruitment Board, ICER. Each and every year they are conducting. This year also they have also notified. And the eligible criteria students, I have just seen, today I have seen, they have just mentioned MSc in agriculture of your related subjects. They are not bothering about you are from ICR background, you are from non-ICR background, not bothering. But your college or university should have the UGC recognition. That's all. Next important is ICR NET for plant science or agriculture biotechnology. That is two different subjects are there. So what do you mean by NET? If you want to enter into the academic sectors, ICR NET is very, very important. Okay, so you just can't attend this examination. So then you are eligible for lecturership in any colleges. UPSC, rather than this, UPSC, even after BSc, you can go for IAS or Indian Forest Service. Indian Forest Service, 50% syllabus will be similar to agriculture science. Two main papers are there. One is related to general studies and another is related to your agriculture science and botany. FCI, Food Corporation of India, most of the agriculture graduate students can enter into the as a management trainee after immediate graduation. They are not asking about ICR, non-ICR. National Seed Corporation conducted examinations, ranking seed officer. It is a very, very prestigious job. After immediate BSc, you can just attend the job. Last one is IBPS A4, that is banking service examination, whether each and every bank required one agriculture officer, one or two agriculture officer. So they're recruiting and there is a combined examinations. So students go forwards. So I have sorted out, these are 4 different areas. R&D sectors after immediate MSc, what we can go. You can go for own fellowships. Young scientist, DBT, DST, CSR, they are giving you the funds, projects, and you just can entertain your research. JRF, RA, in funded projects, DBT, DST, CSR, they are funding this. And project or visiting scientist, after immediate MSc, you just can enter into the international projects. That is also supported by different ICR institutes. Private sectors has also scope like manager executive in national or MNC companies. This all I am talking about after MSc only. Assistant professor, some of the private colleges are also asking for lecturers or assistant professor, but they are also now asking for NET qualification. Research scientist, if you have MSc, you just enter into the research scientist or technical officer positions in national seed companies or multinational companies. Government sector job is there. Technical officer in state government universities. There are a lot of state government universities are there. KVKs are there. They are offering you to enter into their systems. They have common examinations. Gazetted officer by government food beverage sectors like FSSAI, Food Safety Standard Authority of India. You can easily enter into the system. They are also preferring the agriculture graduates. Like Nestle, like Amul, these are the private beverage sectors. Assistant professor or lecturer from government colleges. This need you have to be clear the NET examinations also. Abroad jobs, project fellow or group leader in universities or institutes. You just can go Kansas University or any other good universities where your BSc and MSc honors in agriculture is sufficient. Research technicians or scientific officer in different MNC institutes like ICRISAT, International Crop Research Institute. They are recruiting these sectors after MSc. Technical production or manager in multinational companies like Monsanto, Syngenta, Bayers. They're searching for technical officers, production manager officers like you. So plant science, own fellowships. What are the different fellowships are there? If you just enter into the projects, you have these 30,000 to 26,000 to 30,000 fellowship plus HRA. Young scientist, you can own your own fellowships, 30,000 salary plus HRA. 3 years, there is a program. This has been government by DST. And women scientists, those who are women students, girl students are there. After immediate MSc or BSc, you just can enter into the systems that is conducted by DST again. Agriculture, biotechnology or molecular biology. So what are the different examinations are there? National institutes, you can apply for ICR or CSR institute as a technical officer regular basis. These salary basics are very high. It will be more than 60,000. If you are getting the gross salary for T6, it is more than 60,000. It is more than 40,000. So you just can enter into the ICR institutes related T3 or T6 technical assistant or technical officer jobs. Each and every year they are conducting. We just have a look in internet and Google. Pay scale, very good pay scales. International institute like ICRISAT or ICGB, they are offering scientific officer A to E grades. Initially, you are just entering as 42,000 to 45,000, and after that, it will be increased. So these are the different renowned institutes all over the India. You can see where you can try for these different jobs. I just make a table. This is the important institutes. I just can say the institute name. It is very time taking. So some of the institutes I have already studied, like Indian Agriculture Research Institutes, as well as Central Research Institute for Jute and Allied Fibers. I have done my research also. And next one, Center for Cellular and CCMB, Hyderabad. Biotechnology, there is a scope. Central Institute for Medicinal and Aromatic Plants, Lucknow. They are also taking SRF or JRF during project fellowship programs. IGIB in Delhi, Institute of Himalayan Bioresource and Technology. This institute I was also associated during my MSc programs. Indian Institute of Chemical Biology in Kolkata. NBRI, Lucknow. NIRI, Nagpur. These are the different institutes that is not related to ICR. This is related to CSIR. So you just have to attend their interview. If you are very, very good in interview, you just can enter. Okay. So what are the different areas? Different plant cell tissues, what you need to know about the subject. Different plant cell tissue and organ culture techniques you should be very keen about. Metabolic engineering, that means golden rice and different types of genetically modified crops. Genetic engineering and transformation techniques you should be well known about. Transgenic development, what are the different BT cottons, BT brinjals, Punjab has a lot of contribution in that sectors. Protoplast cultures, you should know, biopesticides and biofertilizers. These are the thrust area of plant science or agriculture biotechnology. Bioprospecting of highly valuable molecules like pharmaceuticals, some of the medicinal plants that have a good health values. Molecular diagnostic tools, like different types of techniques and tools that is used for disease diagnosis. So whether MSc in botany or plant biotechnology candidates can get a job in plant tissue culture companies, huge jobs are there. You just complete your MSc, just enter in any type of plant tissue culture sectors or company. They are offering 3 lakh to 4 lakhs at initial. But if you are very, very interested in your subject, your position may increase day by day. These are the some sort of institutes, very, very pronounced institutes, and that has been recognized by DST, DBT. DBT means Department of Biotechnology, Government of India. You just can try these companies. Popular plants, what type of plants you can culture? Banana, grapes, papaya, pomegranate. You need to be very well known about these techniques like plant tissue culture, plant propagation, genetic engineering, and plant science, other subjects. Next, master candidates with plant biology background. Seed companies, they are offering the jobs. Salary package 2.8 lakhs to 4 lakhs annual. Private company position is like farm assistant, research associate, grade 1, 2, 3, or junior manager. Some of the very, very important, I am just sorted out very, very most promising seed companies are there. Like these are the first one is NSC, National Seed Corporation, I told earlier. Bayer is a very foreign company and it has a branch in India. Monsanto, Syngenta, Mexico, JK Agri Genetics Limited, Kaveri Seed, Krishak Bharati, Rashi Seeds. These are the different seed companies. They are offering you this job through interview. And after immediate BSc and MSc, you can just try these companies. Just send your CV and approach them through your authority, your college authority. They will also help you to enter into this particular college placements and other things. So this is related to academics. If you are very, very keen interested for academicians as an assistant professor lectures, you have to crack the NET, ICR NET or CSIR NET. There are 365 private universities are there. They are offering BSc, MSc programs. You just can teach your students like VIT, Manipal. Some of the private universities I have sorted out. These are the very, very promising institutes. They have a good score in national education system. Food microbiology, FSSI, Food Safety and Standard Authority of India. They are offering assistant director, technical officer job. If you are completing your MSc, you just can enter into this job through entrance examinations. Huge salary, huge salary. State Public Service Commissions, Food Safety Officer. State Public Service Commission conducting this examination. In your Punjab also, they are also conducting and need only this. Food Corporation of India, I already told, agriculture training like this, and food and beverage companies like Amul, Nestle, PepsiCo, Parley, and Britannia. They are also offering a good salary, good CTC values, like 7 lakhs, up to you can get 7 lakhs, just initial entry. So you have to be very keen interested in your area. That is the main thing. Pharmacy and healthcare, Central Drug Control Organizations also conducting some interviews on laboratory assistant, food safety officers. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare are also conducting some positions like consultant, laboratory, or technical officer. Salary is very good. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, state governments, each and every state government has this facility, and they are recruiting you as a facility manager or molecular biologist. Ministry of Ayurveda, Ayush, you know that, and they are also approaching you as a consultant botanist or agriculturist, molecular biologist through some interviews only. You just have to be approached, get an approach. Environmental science, these are the different sectors. Foreign countries, government, federals have environmental biotechnologists they require. Independent joint venture of Indian and foreign government. They are also US, German. There's some project positions are there. Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, they are also offering you technical officer positions as a forestry and research officers. UPSC, Indian Forest Service, conservators of forests, forest officer. This is a very, very prestigious job. You just have from area of botany or agriculture. No need to go for ICR. We can't bother that thing. International Agriculture Organizations, FAO, CGI. This is the international institute. You can try also, but you need very, very good knowledge in your area. Okay. Some state government universities like PSU positions are there. Public sector universities are there. Then you got some subject matter specialist, plant pathologist, plant breeder, plant microbiologist. They are also offering you this. Some multinational companies are also there. They are required molecular breeders, I told earlier. Academic positions in private universities like lecturer, assistant professor, all things I told you. So what summarized now? Now the thing is general biology, general biotechnology, plant biotechnology, food microbiology, plant tissue culture. These are the main areas of plant science. Through these, if you very, very keen interested in this area, you can easily get a job. For that you have to go through online course. Some organizations are conducting offline course, but nowadays offline courses are not possible. But you have to go through online courses. So students, I have designed in collaboration with another institute, that is Institute of Transgenic Life Science, and this is instituted in Lucknow. I have designed a course on plant biotechnology and plant science. That is a 3-month online certificate course. They will provide a certificate. They will there will be a qualifying examinations after completing your course. You just can enter into this and get a good knowledge in your area, not theoretically. Some virtual practical classes are also there. A good lessons and sessions are there. So you just complete different types of, not only this. I am not telling about plant science. I am telling about plant pathology related, any online course. Go through this. Utilize your time. Don't sit in your home just for your course only. Just complete it, this thing. Note down all the important techniques and technologies, what are going on all over the India. So what type of lectures and other things I have basically sorted out here. Here actually this course basically contained, these are the different sectors, gene cloning, PCR. These all the techniques are related to diagnosis, molecular diagnosis and other things, and that has been utilized after your MSc. After your MSc, you just can enter into any health sectors, hospitals, any type of government organizations as a technical officers, laboratory technicians. So these are the areas related to plant tissue cultures. I have designed these programs for different types of plant cultures. These are the different areas. I have done a lot of efforts on these, and you just can enter. Not only these, you just can go through this genetics course and any other course. As students, one thing I just want to say, after immediate BSc, if you want to go for MSc entrance examination in different private universities, I have designed one course that is related to, these are the sounds output of my courses. That is not very special. You just can easily enter, and I just showing you one video related to this. Just listen, 1-minute video. I just completing my presentation. So this area is very important. Now after BSc, if someone will want to prepare yourself by different video lectures and just complete the ICR syllabus that has been designed by ICR, the syllabus are exactly same. I have designed a course. If you are completing the course, if you are keen interested in the plant science background, if you enter into MSc entrance examination, this course is very good. You just enter and complete your course, and crack the examinations, any type of MSc entrance examination in LPU, PAU, and any other examinations. Go to this to your job. So this is my basically YouTube channels. You just can go and see different video lectures that is related to your plant science disciplines, how you can get a guidance, what are the different strategies or tricks used in different topics. I have just given this all in these channels, KB and Agri Science. The channel name is KB and Agri Science. So with this, I am completing, students, my sessions now, and I just sum up this thing. Don't sit only for your own theoretical class. Complete your theoretical class through your mentors or teachers. Side by side, try to get some certificates, try to get some achievements from different courses. Whatever the different courses designed for entrance examinations, go through it and complete your dream. And I am sure you will definitely complete your dream. Don't bother whatever someone is telling to you. Don't bother. Do your job, practice regularly, exercise yourself, and complete your job, and you will definitely enter into the MSc programs from good universities, as well as any type of jobs after immediate BSc, whatever I have shown in the whole lectures. I think now I can complete my lectures now, and I will hand over this session to Mrs. Shavach Kaur, and she will guide you whatever you can do after this. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Any questions from you, you can ask me. No problem.
Okay, thank you to Dr. Kaushik Biswas for showing this valuable information and exploring various types of career options to the student. So now I ask the students kindly ask question to Mr. Biswas and any inquiry if you have. Talk one by one.
Ask. No problem.
Friends, you have any inquiry? Ask related to question Mr. Biswas for various career options.
If you are not even very shy, you just can throw your questions in the chat box also. I am also ready to entertain that. Yes,
Write the
madam.
question in the chat box. Yes, sir.
Madam, just can check you whether any questions come into the chat box. I am not visible that thing. Any questions in the chat box?
We have no any question.
Okay.
So I'm sure that students and faculty members got benefited from this talk. Before closing this, I want to say that the students Mr. Biswas has a YouTube channel, so kindly subscribe the channel. And this channel gives you a various types of career options and give you a lot of information regarding the your subjects, and so that you have to subscribe it, students. So thank you, Mr. Kaushik Biswas, for giving us your time.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thanks
sir.
to Dean sir also. I am not able to interact with him. I am just can see him in the section. Sir, how are you? Fine, sir. I think he is not his audio is off. I think I'm just wish you if any type of help you requires, I am with you. No problem, sir.
Thank
I'm
you
also
so
with
much,
you.
sir. Thank you so much,
Okay,
sir,
okay.
for
Thank you.
your valuable time. Okay, now I'm closing the meeting. Thank you so much, students, for listening.
Thank you, madam. Thank you,
Yes, sir.
students.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.